Good evening, this is Chad the Do-Right here for another quick update. I've done a lot of work. It is 8:43 on Thursday, June the 28th, and I've removed the hydraulic pump, the harmonic balancer, the fan, and the radiator, and there's a pulley that goes up here on a bracket that actually held the fan. Alright, so quick narration time. This pulley was froze. It works currently, or spinning. I don't know if it's actually working until I actually pulled it together, but I am considering replacing it since it was froze solid. You can see the interesting bracket somebody created for to install the alternator. If somebody else decides to take this apart, I flipped these bolts around. Be very careful when you work on this thing. When you pull the pump was frozen onto there's like a plate that goes to the front of the pulley. It's more easier to show you maybe here in a few minutes on another video. But these actually go straight through the engine block, and there's the engine actual engine mount for the front of this engine on the other side. So I had to put a jack and a block underneath of it to catch it. And since my hydraulic leaks a little bit, it did drop a little dab, but that's okay. And when I put it back together, I'm going to flip them around like this, and I'm going to put like lock washers on the other side. This is the outlet, and right here, this is the inlet to that pump. This is like I think like a 2-inch something nut or something like that. So anyways, that's where I'm at. So I am noticing that there is a few cracks in these frames. I don't know if you can even see it, but there's one underneath there that I spotted earlier. Don't know if it's worth trying to fix or not. You might be able to see it, but anyways, it's crossed out like, I don't know, like a 1/2-inch plate steel, which I think is part of the support for the frame, and also gives it some more structural integrity. So you kind of wonder what kind of stress was this thing under to crack like that. I'm noticing some stress fractures around the air cleaner box, right there, and it goes all the way through to this side. So might try to do some fix up my welder and do some welding, or pay somebody to do it. Also on the other side, it's cracked right there and cracking down. So, and there was nothing to support the radiator, so I might have to either create a bracket or go to some junkyards and see what I can come up with. So yeah, that radiator was literally just sitting in there with hanger wire. So just a quick update. So it's been a long day. I might take a quick run over here. There's all this. This pan right here was full of sludge. Where my tools are. That's all the stuff I dug out of that area. So follow me to my garage. Airline. Air compressor's got a leak. So I had to talk over the air compressor. Here's the plate that was stuck on the pump. I've got it soaking right now. I'm going to try to get it apart. Here's where that plate bolts to the front of the engine. There's the pump. It's just a work in progress. So, main reason why I took it apart is because on the harmonic balancer, back out this way, I put some bolts in it, and what I did is I've put bolts in, and I've just tried to crank on it back and forth, and I hit it with a hammer, and As you can see that I chipped off part of that cast iron pulley. Now, I'm hoping that won't hurt very much. I know it's not going to be good for the belt, but the good thing is all this belt drives, this pulley drives right here, is the fan. So this groove right here, this one right here, that drives your water pump and your alternator, so it's a bit more critical. But this one right here just runs the fan, so I'm hoping that little piece being broke off won't hurt too badly. So if anybody knows if that's repairable, let me know. I did save that little piece. I just, like I said, I had the bolt thread in here, and I was putting like a pry bar in there and just kind of trying to hammer back and forth, and it wasn't going anywhere. And then that little piece broke off. So I was like, I'm going to try to get a crankshaft socket and turn it. So that's where we're at today. Chop the do right out.